Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
So knowledgeable.
Revelio.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for
I've
you.
completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment. Curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come, what do you see in your own future?
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, practice the new spell on the training dummy.
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test.
Revelio.
Outside of the classroom.
Descendo! Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Into the forest and reveal the treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Or do work of any kind. I've taught my son never to raise his wand in anger, unless, of course, he means to use it.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. Times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I know someone who grew up with these ages since I've been up to the castle myself. It'd be lovely to live with home.
You're worrying past nobody.
Revelio. Accio.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot, I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh! Serona, a gem. How...
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Hawklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Revelio.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you...
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now.
Revelio.
The castle must have been quite stately this time.
Revelio.
Tasks. Come and find me in the greenhouse.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
The Grim, if you saw one, is an omen. Omens don't attack you, so I doubt an invisibility potion will do you much good.
I can see you don't believe me. Fine. Then my blood will be on your hands. No kindness in
Revelio.
the youth of today.
This looks intriguing.
Insect. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Is that infuriating? Jump. That must be Vardolf.
Potato. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Defender.
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio.
An entry from Bardolph's.
Revelio.
Well, how marvelous!
Brown Rock's loyalists are a menace. What can be...
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Dear brother.
Please.
I wanted this little excitement. I'd have a job at a...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Before we forget about that goblin hell you know.
Protego.
Stop thinking around like a bennywig!
Incendio.
No.
Revelio. Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or...
Levioso! Descendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Convulso! Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Nintendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Incendio! Defendo! Repulsor! Incendio!
That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Levioso! Repulsor! Glacius! Descendo! Luma! Protego! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Incendio! Repulsor! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Accio! Repulsor! Defender! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Defender! Incendio! Defender! Incendio!
Plums for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll.
Levioso! Compulso! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Compulso! Defender! Incendio! Levioso! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Compulso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio! Potato! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Compulso!
That's all the whole clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Descendo! Incendio! Defendo! Lupus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Defendo! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
That's all the whole clumps for now. Should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo! Descendo! Defendo! Defender. Incendio. Glacius. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Devolso. Defendo. Descendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Devolso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Also. Defendo. Descendo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Cavalso. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Glacius. Descendego. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Cavalso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego. Defendo. Incendio. Descendo.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Revelio.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right. I still can't believe that Bardolph has joined the Ashwinders. Can't see the end.
Aloha Mora.
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
Unfortunately, quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
As though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
How nice of you to stop by. Do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Such arrogance. You will regret. Who's that? Over here!
Protego. Expelliarmus.
Right, I'll be worried about you.
Incendio.
How did you do that? No!
Expelliarmus.
Your little magic trick won't distract me.
Protego.
Lucky, that's all.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. How nice of you to stop by. You look tired. I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus.
No! Such arrogance. Come here. Someone's here.
Incendio. Defender. Expelliarmus! Compulsion!
I won't. No!
Protego!
I will make you. I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont will be glad to hear that. These rocks have seen better days.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able... I managed to catch them off guard.
I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
I do appreciate what you went through. Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to...
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
What about some of the letters in the box?
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone, particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. Got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. Cheering for Ravenclaw.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
Revelio. Revelio.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Fine now, Demi guys.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I saw what you did! Ha! I've no tolerance for thieves!
Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things. Beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Revelio.
You got one!
Everything's all right now. Professor Howard will never believe this. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Going to hurt you. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and... or what they do with them... safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deek will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Confringo!
Let's get this over with.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin
Confringo!
now he's nicked.
Confringo!
Depulso!
That's that. Settled.
Eventually. You may want to move.
Rookwoods don't go down.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's mine. I never said.
Incendio!
Oh, it's a bit like, being on fire.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! No! Glacius!
Nobody will miss one measly little student.
Revelio!
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deek was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deek has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rest. Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Descendo! Incendio! Levioso! Glacius! Levioso!
Everything's all right now.
Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Levioso.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cosy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
I'll look after you.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Glacius. Levioso. Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvellous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wonderful. I've collected some magical materials, Deke. Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted... Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
So-called pets were found spinning webs on mother's shoes this morning. This is ludicrous. I am putting my foot down quite quickly on anything I see with 8 legs.
Mine now, damn you guys. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I can sense someone close to you, Rachel. Someone near me, sure.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Carrying a protection charm.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should. You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that. No, I'm going to ask her this time. You said that 40 years ago.
Revelio.
Did you see that? She looked at me. My dear mound of shoulders. I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze. Going to do it. No, good.
Revelio.
The lady? What you never ask. What a handsome couple we make.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
That's it.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.